Hello, I'm Sloan. And today I'm doing a tour of an island I made a few years ago. The theme is green, and that's it. I kind of did like a green fantasy type of vibe, but the theme is green. So yeah, here we go. I'm gonna pull up the map. This is me. I'm green, and then all the villagers are green. Rocco is now my #1 favorite villager because of me getting him for this island. All these villagers, well, not all of them, but most of them became like some of my favorite villagers because of having to pick them, because there's actually not a lot of green villagers. And I didn't want to have doubles of a species. I wanted everybody to be their own species. So yeah, here's what we have is Boomer, of course. Murphy, he's like, his colors are so cute. He's so aesthetically pleasing to look at, which is a weird thing to say, but like, he make a perfect plushie, if that makes sense. I want a Murphy plushie is what I'm trying to say. Opal, Lyman, he's very cute. I love his default shirt. Rocco, like I said, Henry, Cobb, who actually low-key kind of miss Cobb. He's kind of funny. Buck, who I'm not a huge fan of because he's a horse and I don't know, he's Buck. And Deena and Anicotti, who is literally me as a villager. So, okay, my cats. One of my cats is on the desk right now, trying to be in the way. When I talk, he gets jealous. So then he wants attention because I'm usually not talking to myself. Usually. So if I'm talking, it's because somebody else is getting attention. Anyways, it's just the computer. I'm just recording. He's here occupying half my desk now. Carrying on to the island. I'm gonna start at the airport. That's kind of how it was intended. There's nothing overly special or wonderful about the island, I would say. It's just kind of like a green fantasy vibe. There's definitely spots that could be better, but it is what it is. We accept it for what we accept it for what it is. Can't blame it. Okay, so when you get off the airplane, technically this shouldn't be here, but alas, it is. This is where you start. We just have a cute little walk-in. I made all of the paths on the island out of glowing moss. So you'll see that on the map, there's no pathing. Because yeah, I didn't use any pathing whatsoever. All of it is the moss. The most difficult thing about the moss is, like weeds, when you put it down, it will go down in a random pattern. So a lot of the time it would put down like these huge ones right next to each other, and it would look really terrible. So the amount of times that I picked up glowing moss and put it back down again because it wasn't aesthetically pleasing enough, because there was like too much overlap of the same size or something ridiculous like that. It's insane how much time I spent doing that. But yeah, it's worth it because when you walk, also audio is really laggy from the switch to my OBS, so I have audio muted, but I did make it a rainy day. So it does have the nice rain sounds, but we're not going to listen because the lag in the audio is not, it's really delayed. It's not worth it, girl. We're not going to do it. I didn't use a ton of custom codes in this. Just a few vine kind of codes on the ground throughout the map. But yeah, my beaches, I use termite mounds kind of as like a border, like a fence, if you will, kind of like it's a rocky shore, you know what I mean? Yeah, and then I just kind of wanted to have little pops of color, so there's some blue hyacinths and a couple other things. There's green mums everywhere because duh, I love green mums so much. Yeah, and there's this little vine leaf pattern again. So this entry area is kind of just like a little, I don't know, cute little hangout. There's a little vine bench here that I can't sit on. And I do have the green star fragments as well scattered on the beaches. Just the green ones though, I think. I haven't been here in a while, we'll find out. We'll find out together. Oh, I thought I could leap across. Oh, I can. Okay. Yeah, and then I have gyroids everywhere as well. And kind of green pumpkins and just, I don't know, little decor pieces. When you decorate an Animal Crossing, you kind of just gotta, I don't know, sprinkle items here and there. So it's not too cluttered, but doesn't look too empty. That guy's going crazy. What? Why is he flailing his arms so quickly? He's freaking me out. Little mushroom growing on top of the pillar. Cute stuff I didn't realize I did. Cute. And the only fruit tree I have on the island is a pear tree as well because it's green. If you didn't know, green is my favorite color. I've kind of changed my aesthetic for all my stream stuff to red and black because that's kind of been my vibe at this stage in my life. And yeah, it's just kind of like my colors of the moment, but my favorite color is still green. And all of my stream stuff used to be green as well. Which is kind of the same time that I did this island. I was really embracing my favorite color. So this is kind of like a little ruined castle area. Like it got abandoned. There's a little fairy moat and vines, you know? If you know, you know. Everyone's like, no, I don't know. I also put some little flower sprouts. I can't remember what flower this is, but they kind of look like little grass weeds that would be on the beach, so I'm trying to remember. I don't know. Somebody who knows their Animal Crossing would be able to tell me, but they're not here because I'm not streaming this. And so there's not a lot of like specific areas in this map to do things. There's a few like points of interest, but it's mostly just like it's a cute little green island where green villagers live, and it's kind of half taken over by the forest, half lived in. This is a little The Witcher hot tubs over here, a little tub area in case you want to have a hot bath in the rain. Honestly, that would be so good right now. I could go for that. I haven't been in a hot tub or like a hot spring or anything like that in a very long time. Could go for a little gnome because he has a green hat, I guess. This is where the campsite is, obviously. Right behind me. Oh. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Cute. There's also scattered mossy bones everywhere just because, you know, gotta keep it spooky. A campsite and a little mine behind here. Little caves. Like it goes to nowhere. We'll go this way. So the campsite and the Witcher hot tub, then we loop around. We follow our moss path, of course. And I do have a lot of just random vines on the I want to call it a wall, but it's not a wall. On that thing over here. On the sides. What is this called? The ledge? No. The yeah, I don't know. I'll think of it in 2 hours. Lyman's up there. I also made a lot of rocks for this. Oh my gosh. I use them in a few places as just kind of decoration to fill in some gaps, but also as fencing. This is a cute little like seating area by the river. And can I not jump over this? Oh. Maybe not. That's okay. It looks cute anyways. But basically to observe the river, you know, hang out by the river. Then I have this little sneaky spot where you can hop behind to get to resident services and sneak through here. Because I like little secret hoppy spots. We're gonna follow the path like proper citizens. Even though we're a visitor. More just green decor. Lots of green hay. I was so happy there was hay items being added. Because this was recently after 2.0. Green pumpkins, green books. A few bug displays here and there. Also, barrels are so good for filling in space. They're so ginormous. One of the bridges. I just kept them as the basic bridge to keep it kind of, you know, natural, I guess. I don't want it to be too fancy in here. Thankfully, Hinatu's chrysalis outfit really matches the island. This is the proper way to resident services. I fell asleep in my melody bed because I'm fancy like that. Here's where I have a bunch of stone and rock as my fencing, which I do really like that I did it and it worked out spacing wise. I like the vibe because I just don't like using fences for everything or hedges or shrubs. I wanted it to be more natural-ish. I keep saying that, I guess, but that's the vibe, girl. And I just made the flag pride flag because yes. Cute little, I like having stuff behind buildings that you don't really access, but because villagers will sit here and it's really cute. This is Able Sisters. I really like Able Sisters. I put the little, I forget what all the items are called. But you know, these 2.0 items. I put them on the side of the building because they're green and give it a more green, rustic vibe. Then we have a little pond between this and Nook's Cranny. This area's really cute though. Cute. Cannot do. Then right in front of resident services, we have a little pond area, more seating, another fire. All the fires are out, of course, it's raining, but up. There's no way. Wait, isn't there the new movement? Yeah, you can go sideways. Wait. Nope. The way he plies? Okay, never mind. We're gonna go around. And then a little seating area over here. Get in the chair, damn it. That apparently I can't use. Well, I made everything to be aesthetic, apparently. Can you blame me? And then this is the cliff that goes over to the entrance by the airport. And so now we are at the front of the island. So as you can see, I really, aside from the entrance, to kind of separate the island, I made the tiers all at the back. So we have our neighborhoods, on the second tier, and then we have a neighborhood up at the top as well. And the museum, Nook's Cranny, resident services are all kind of at the front. This is kind of a cute map layout. I don't think I was happy when I got it, because I just kind of went with whatever, but it is cute looking back. I put these trees on the beach to just kind of make it feel different. Here at the front is the only place that I didn't border the beach with termite mounds. This is meant to be like, you know, the public beach area. Common space, I don't know where all the shops are. Then I put some castle walls and an arch kind of in Nook's Cranny to make it a bit more themed looking instead of bright yellow, blue, and red like it is. You have to kind of just imagine, you know? But I'm pretty happy with this area. And then this is right where you have the little spot between the buildings. I put this little path in between. I love the leaf piles. I love things that are actually interactive in the game. I really like this area. It feels very mystical to me. Mystical magical. Another custom code a little bit that I used was the brick, but only for specific things. It was mostly just the vine code. And then the time of year to have my grass be this kind of green color. Then we have another bridge. And a bit of a water feature. I kind of call this a swamp area. Hence I have... Can I... Let me jump? No? No? Hello? There we go. I have all the hay everywhere. But I really like this area. I just like water features. And it's really like nothing special, but I like it. There also was a little bit behind Nook's Cranny, but we can go look at that after. You can access it from behind the neighborhood. Okay, jump. Yes. Okay, and then over here is where we have the museum. Again, we just have the front section of the beach open. Oh, it's Cobb and Murphy. And then I built castle walls all the way around. And then put a pergola and then that brick pattern through. So it kind of feels more like you're entering a castle as you enter the museum. And I'm pretty happy with it. If I were to go like here. Wrong way. No, I still can't see it. It's too large. But it's cool, in my opinion. Since I did it. Just as far as hiding the museum, trying to hide the modernity. Okay, let's say hi to Cobb. I am new. Oh, I forgot. His catchphrase is hot dog. The pig's so sadistic. A quick sprint. Bro, it's raining. A couple hundred burpees is crazy. Okay, Murphy. The ideal teddy bear. The fact that he uses a little maple leaf umbrella. Oh yeah, his catchphrase is malarkey. Cute. When I played, there was no hotel, so... No hotel. There's a hotel now, though. We continue our path. A little water feature behind the museum castle. Just trying to make it aesthetic. Again, not really like a point of view or point of interest or anything, but just trying to make it fantasy-like. It's Boomer. Where's my pillow is such a good question. Where's my pillow, girl? I put a few arches here to kind of make it feel more like tunnely. No DVD. DBT joke. Then we have our path going up to a neighborhood, but then we have our secret path, which isn't really secret because there's glowing moss to it, but it's kind of the little secret hideaway. So we're gonna follow this moss through this area in this kind of little back castle piece, which again you could just climb up the vines everywhere, but and then it's kind of this little lookout, another Witcher hot tub by the waterfall. Let me sit on this bench, damn it. There we go. I'm so bad at taking pics. Can you tell I don't play Animal Crossing anymore? Anyways, I like it over here. And then the other side of this river is one of the little neighborhoods. So it's across from that. If you look on the map. So that's Murphy's house. There's 3 houses there across from where I am. On the second tier, our Witcher hot tub. And then back here, I'd put a couple decorations just so that when you're on the ground level, there's a few things to look at. But this is the continuation of that water feature. Cute. I'm gonna go back the way I came. We're not gonna cheat and jump across. We're gonna use the path. Okay, back I go. It's actually cute having the flowers in the middle. I forgot I did that in the water. Yes. So another bridge. This is our up top tier 3 water feature. The dormant volcano in the middle. Yeah, so I'm on the first bridge. So we have our 2 other bridges up here across from each other. So I'll go this way first. A little reading spot with a little library. And this is that neighborhood where Murphy's is below. I put a little carriage cave fire whatever situation here. I don't know, I wanted the water to be hidden and this kind of feel like a forest that we've kind of put the houses into. So I think this did that. Blocking the view. Then we have it go to the rest of the neighborhood to the right, and then to the left is down to Murphy's neighborhood. Oh, and there's green me over there. This is my house, which I think technically, yeah, I put the path over here. So the way to my house is jump the stones. And this is my beautiful outfit. Gorgeous. I didn't design inside very much because I can't jump back across. I'll cry. Hello? Okay, there we go. I just gotta get better. Yeah, because I always forget to decorate inside and I didn't feel like just making a random greenhouse. But not a greenhouse. A green colored house. Yep. This is the water feature that we crossed the bridge over by resident services. And then the other neighborhood across. And then my house above, which I think is a cute little area here. You walk through. I have these castle walls to kind of block off view, make it feel more private. And then we have another little neighborhood. My mailbox is here. Cute. So right now we're behind Able Sisters. That little water feature. And this is behind Nook's Cranny. So behind there is a little graveyard. Dun dun dun. We all know Tom Nook is back here. Putting all the people that didn't succumb to capitalism. And there's a mighty sword. Maybe there's a mystery, I don't know. Like Arthur, etc. I forgot how big this bug model is. That's terrifying. And then we're on the other side of the river, where we just were. Ta-da! So I have some spots where like you purposely can see different parts of the island. And then some spots where it's purposely hidden. To kind of try to make it feel more cozy and fantasy. Was the goal anyways. That's that little neighborhood. And behind Nook's Cranny. Then if we progress this way, past my house, we come to our other bridge. Again, we're at the dormant volcano lake feature. I'm gonna wrap around over here. I left this here accidentally before I did my before I did the dream address, apparently, because this isn't decorated. Oh, I should be able to jump across. Oh, it's to here. And then this is kind of how you can get a better look by my house. The waterfall by my house, and then the neighborhood below. And then I made the water from here also make a waterfall in that neighborhood. The whole water feature is kind of connected. Which I think is cute. And then this is really the only way you get the view, the full view of this little pond. Okay. Let's finish this neighborhood tour. I didn't go and see who was inside their house over there either. I didn't say hi to everybody. I gotta do that. I think this is Henry's house. Not home. What's Boomer's house? I'm a liar. We saw Boomer already. This is the sacrificial area. As you can see, the Mayflower, the bones, the mushrooms growing. It's our sacrificial area. I wasn't even playing Cult of the Lamb at the time. It was just the moment. Maybe it was Midsummer inspiring. Not sure, but you can make all your local sacrifices here. Then we have somebody's house that I kind of just put, I guess, mossy items near. And this is where we came up. Over here. And whose house is this? This is Lyman's. Okay, so if we go back... Oh, well yeah, we can go this way, it's fine. Me starting all the fires everywhere. Cross our little bridge. I don't think... Yeah, like... In behind here, I just have on the second tier ledge, I put castle walls so that behind you can't see out to the water. And then some trees back there too, just so it kind of feels like you're deeper in the forest type of deal. But aside from that, it's not very decorated over here. I could definitely have put a lot more decoration. So this is that body of water. And then over here, I just don't have path. So basically this is like, you're no longer on the island. But yeah, that goes to the edge. To our termite mound beach. This is the back beach. Just put a cactus and some stars. And this path goes down over to the campsite and the mine. So the last place we have to see is this neighborhood where most of the villagers live. And go knock on doors that we didn't go say hi to. So if we go this way, we go to the large neighborhood. Trying to get these houses placed here was so annoying, dude. Like there's not enough room. The only trick I did in this island build was the one where you can have trees on the edge. You can have a full-grown tree on the edge like this, to save space. And you do that from like the specific method of how you dig water, but dig water and then put a tree, and I don't know. I don't remember, but you Animal Crossing sweats know what I'm talking about. So that's the only little trick I did to save space, so I could have big trees. Lyman, I was just talking about you. How many chin-ups can you do? None. Hinatu's a runner. Just kidding. Hinatu could do like at least 5, right? This is that water feature connecting from up top by my house. This is Anicotti's house and Cobb's house. Oh, Deena's here. Hi, Deena. Oh, I was like, what we met, but she forgot, I guess. She has a strawberry umbrella. I didn't realize that. Cobb's house. We already talked to Cobb. And we have to go inside Anicotti's house. She's me, after all. Hey, girl, hey. That's so true, girl. It doesn't make it any less fab. Love her. Even like the way, like her, she's green, so she's my favorite color. The way her eyes look, like she's kind of stoned. Me. She's always drinking tea. Me. She just gets me, dude. And she's hella chill. Me. Which, like, I never thought I'd like a mouse villager, but Anicotti is the one. I just have a little tub in her yard. And then over by Cobb's house, just again, just a couple plants, a little gyroid, pumpkins. I put like a few little features around houses just to make them kind of blend in with their surroundings, and then I guess stones and vine coats. Is this Henry's house? Yes, I got it right this time. And then I kept this open so you can kind of look out to the path from the campsite. Little lookout spot. Let's go say hi to Henry. He's the only villager I have ever gifted clothing, because I gave him a frog shirt that looks like him. Because, duh. It's like the best thing ever to give to a frog. It's a frog shirt. Oh, I forgot his catchphrase is snooze it. His kitchen is so nice. I'm high-key jealous. Henry's kitchen is nicer than my kitchen IRL. I'm being dead ass. I'm being dead ass. Here, say hi to Henry. We haven't seen Opal, who I think was in her house. Yeah, this is Opal. Rocco's also home. My love, my number one. The random cranky hippo I fell in love with. Hi, Opal. Oh, sorry. Oh, she's pissed. Okay, bye, girl. She's cute, though. There's a little on the teal side, and I was trying to really avoid teal villagers like Mint and what the hell is her name? I'm already forgetting. Pango, and I mean Pango's blue really, but like the ones that are like really teal, I didn't want because I just felt like it wasn't green enough. Wasn't fitting the vibe. Same with like Lily the frog. I went with Henry as a frog. Rocco! He's so sweet. You're so much nicer than Opal was when I barged into her house. My gosh. I love him. And his outhouse inside. I even got a quote for a custom plush of him. Why? Because I love Rocco. I love a Rocco. And then yeah, just this little bench. I just kind of made it like a... All of them are just kind of cute little cozy neighborhoods with a tiny bit of decorating. And a glowing moss path. And hay everywhere. Because I love the hay. I can't get off the bench. Okay, so if we leave this neighborhood, we're just gonna go back to the neighborhood we already visited. I can go say hi to the people in their houses. I'm still outside. I don't know who this is. Hello? Who's there? Oh, it's Buck. That's why I don't know who it is. Even his house is ugly inside and outside. I think the coolest horse is probably Roscoe for me. I know Julian's obviously a fan favorite. But like horses could have been so much cooler. And then but instead they're kind of silly looking. Bye, Buck. All the Buck lovers out there are screaming at me right now. The one Buck lover. He was the most green, so I'm with him. And nobody's home here, so everybody else has to be elsewhere. And yeah, I think that's the island. I think that's it. It's a pretty simple little green island. Has its fantasy elements. Has its trees, has its rain. Hello, Cobb. Sorry, buddy. Pops of blue, including Cobb's shirt. He's with the program. Who am I missing? Let's run around and see if we run into anybody, and then I'm gonna... I always think of villagers at somebody's house, or they're shopping, or something ridiculous like that. Imagine shopping? I don't see anybody. Everybody left. I must be stinky. Well... yeah, there's nobody over here. Let's take a looky-loo. Maybe I did say hi to everybody, and that's what it is. I had everyone on the list, didn't I? Yeah, because I did see Boomer and Murphy on the beach. I'm amazed. I forgot, but we did it. Let's go. Where's my clapping? I'll just dance because I don't have it as a favorite. We did it, y'all. Also, it's nice that a lot of the green villagers, their house features are green. Like Anicotti's house is green and Cobb's roof and door are green, so it really adds to the green theme. Say green one more time. Green. Green. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, if anybody is watching, if you like green, like I do, maybe this inspired you to add some green. Some green to your green to your green. Add some green to your island. Or maybe just some glowing moss, because it's everywhere. I don't recommend using it as a path, because it's a pain in the ass. Unless you really are crazy like me. And you don't care and you'll put in the hours. Because girl, it took hours. The fact that it does that when you walk in it though, like it's rainy and I'm running on this deserted island and there's this glowing moss at my feet and I'm running through a swamp. I'm really painting the picture, y'all. Let's go get a coffee and call it a day. I couldn't remember if I had met all the villagers, but we did. We could go look at my house, but I really don't. I think it's decorated like to the bare minimum. Like has ceiling has wallpaper, floor, and one item type of deal. Can I get some pigeon milk? Terrifying. Anybody in here? Nobody's here. Just me and you, Brewsty. I wish he sold weed too. Weed and coffee on an Animal Crossing island? Bro. I can't even order a coffee. Okay, well. That's it, I guess. Fuck you, Brewster. Thanks for being here with my, green villagers on my green island. With Hinatu from DBD. Doing a tour. Listening to me yap. Such nonsense. And I hope you enjoyed. I think probably my favorite spot. Oh, hi again, Murphy. My favorite spot's still over here. Just because you feel more like you're in it. We'll take a cute pic to commemorate. And we will be amazed. Oh, that's shocked. This is better. Cute. Okay, that's it, that's all. I will see you next time. Hopefully I'll be streaming my DBD island soon and I'll upload some decorating for that. I've just been collecting a lot of items, so yes. Thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!